Welcome to Awe News. And tonight we're at the Italian American Cultural Center in New Orleans, and we're with Tony Bianco. Tony has won numerous awards and been a great Italian American, and he's here in New Orleans for the Prima Cultural Award.
Thank you.
Tony, welcome to New Orleans.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. It's great to be here.
So Tony, tell me, you've been acting 102 films?
And not to mention the plays, which theater and the Broadway is where my heart is at, you know. But it's also a magnificent time for me to be receiving this award because Prima, I've enjoyed him tremendously. In fact, his CD is in my car as we speak.
He is an amazing performer.
Amazing. It's so amazing because he's so improvisational, or it seems like it, because you think, how can he possibly re-record what he just performed? It's so gregarious, so much fun.
He had so much fun. I mean, the songs have not ended. I mean, the time frame seems like they'll just be endless. So your favorite roles? You were in French Canadian. You have so many to choose from. What were your favorite roles?
Well, you can't. My first film, which is called The Honeymoon Killers, which was a true story about Ray Fernandez and Martha Beck. That has been a cult classic now, and it was made for very little money, which goes to show you don't have to spend all those billions and zillions of dollars to make a good film. But it was so authentic, called The Honeymoon Killers. And then right after that was The French Connection, which received 5 Academy Awards. And it was a great experience, and I felt very proud to be in it and felt like I was with friends. And always that's a true sign of having a great time and making good movies when you reach with talented, good friends, and you're cooking.
In California they talk about making The Godfather, and they said the night dinners cooking was what it was about, that they had so much fun cooking Italian meals.
Sure, sure, yeah. Well, all those guys, it's funny about Italian men. People ask, well, what do Italian men do when they get together and talk? They talk about cooking.
They do.
They talk about food. It's so much of our inheritance, and so much, almost
we
all
bond.
All Italian men cook. I mean, I do. We make a marvelous sauce. My favorite sauces that I make is a puttanesca, and my wife, Elise, is a beautiful woman and a very talented cook, and so on and so forth. We have a great time. Being Italian, it's such a happy and prideful thing, because there are so many great Italians.
You work with wounded warriors.
Yes,
that's a lot. That's a big project right now. There's a lot of wounded warriors.
Well, exactly, and we did a video called JustACommonSoldier.com. Go to that, and you'll see a 5-minute video that I did. To give you an example, I did it not so long ago, and in that period of time, right now, 13.5 million views. 13.5 million views in 8 months. That's unbelievable, and we're going strong. Now it's in the GI Film Festival this year, and we're going to present it again on Memorial Day. And we're trying to reach 21 million because that is how many veterans there are. 21 million.
It's tons of Italy. No. You're also very active with that.
Yes, I've done quite a few films in Italy, and I used to be the national spokesperson for Sons of Italy for 5 years, where my first honoree was Frank Sinatra, and my second was Tony Bennett, and it's fabulous, and Vic Damone and so on, all our great people, and I was there for 5 years, and now I'm with NIAF and with the Sons of Italy as well. Because all Italian organizations must have our support, and we must bring our culture up. We have done so much. I mean, Michelangelo, Marconi, Galileo, Leonardo da Vinci, Puccini, Verdi, Dante, Machiavelli, Caravaggio, Christopher Columbus, Marco Polo. Come on, we have a warehouse.
We do.
We have a warehouse.
And even now, you have cars, clothing, food, wine, it's everything.
Performers, it's amazing. Yeah.
Do you have any words of wisdom or pearls, as Al Pacino would say, you want to give to the young Italians growing up today?
Well, you're responsible. You have a big job in carrying on our tradition and devoting yourself to the Italian heritage. Keep coming to museums, join organizations, and it's up to you to keep us going, because when the old guys are gone, there's nothing but you. And you've got to start doing that from the beginning. And learn your history. Learn your history about Italians. And always be uplifting. Be classy about our heritage. Don't go down to the image that some may have about us. Go up and learn who we really are.
Beautiful. Tony, thank you for the interview and being on the show, and we'll get that too. Thanks for coming back to New Orleans. I know you were an honoree in the parade.
Oh yeah.
And now you're back?
In the St. Joseph Day Parade. I had the honor to march down the street and to ride in the car and have a wonderful, wonderful time.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you back.
God bless you.
Thanks, Kid. Ciao. Welcome to the Italian Piazza in New Orleans, Louisiana. And right next door is the American Italian Cultural Center, which hosts numerous events throughout the year and is a great place to read about the Italian history. When you subscribe to Awe News, you'll get updated on all the videos we're making as far as the celebrities that come into New Orleans to talk about Italian culture, the parties, the events, what's going on. It's just a great way to learn about Italian history, the values, and what makes Italian being fun. E parlare italiano.